Is it a good idea to purchase the MSI Gaming Trio OC Plus version of the RTX 5070 Ti? Let's find out. The design is quite exciting, has all these shapes going on, although this is still plastic. But the backplate is metal, and look at that MSI logo. So many colors. Nice. In terms of size, this graphics card is manageable. It will fit into most mid-tower PC cases. It takes up roughly 2.5 slots. Has 3 fans. These are 95mm fans. The card is 335mm long and 140mm tall. The GPU features dual bias, silent and gaming. We'll take a look at the differences later on in the video. The PCB is quite short. It actually ends right here, where the power connector is. By the way, the graphics card is powered via this single 16-pin power connector. In terms of display connectivity, this card features the latest and greatest ports, 3 display ports, 2.1b and 1 HDMI 2.1b. In the box, along with the GPU, you will find the following accessories: 3 8-pin to 1 16-pin adapter, as well as the GPU support stand. This is not a particularly premium support stand. It is made out of plastic, but it looks good enough in my opinion. And it has rubber at the top, rubber at the bottom, and there is a magnet here as well. Take a look at that. It's quite a strong magnet, although I don't think that the GPU support is necessary for this graphics card. I'll show you why once I install it into the PC. In terms of cooling, the Gaming Trio model ticks all the boxes. It has a lot of heat pipes, and there is active cooling for the memory modules as well as for the power delivery system. Nice. The card has some LED lighting that can be turned off in MSI software. There's 3 strips over here underneath this smoky plastic. Take a look at that. And 3 more up there. Also, this logo lights up as well. Here is what it looks like inside of the PC. The LEDs actually look quite tasteful, especially the logo on the side over here. If you have a similar PC case, then this looks quite nice, I think. Here's a closer look at the other LEDs. They are nicely diffused. And as for the GPU support stand, here's why I think that it is unnecessary. Take a look at that. There is no sag at all, because most of the weight is very well distributed. It is concentrated over here, so it gets support from there as well as from the PCIe slot. This part right here has very little weight on it, so there is no sag. The Gaming Trio power consumption is rated at 300 watts and a 750 watt power supply is recommended. And indeed, we can see that the power consumption is at 300 watts in Cyberpunk 2077. However, watch this. If we go into the settings and select DLSS quality mode, let's see what happens, yeah? The power consumption suddenly drops by a little bit. It's about 10 to 15 watts of power. Obviously, that will depend on the game, but that's what we get in Cyberpunk. Let's return the settings to native to emulate the worst case scenario. Now let's compare the silent and gaming modes. It comes out of the box with silent mode enabled, And that's what we are starting with. The GPU power consumption is at 300 watts. The GPU temperature is at 66 to 67, with the GPU hotspot just 1 degree hotter. And the GPU fans are spinning at around 1360 RPM. It could potentially reach higher RPM in a hotter environment. Right now I'm in a room that is 23 degrees Celsius, and that is 73.5 Fahrenheit. Also note the performance. We're currently getting 42 FPS. And the GPU core is generally staying at 2722 MHz. In terms of noise, there is none to report. It's just normal operation for the system. The PC is nice and quiet, so I can use my speakers comfortably. Let's have a listen using this wireless microphone. Make sure that your PC is turned off before switching to a different mode. Let's flick this switch over to gaming mode and turn on the PC. Surprisingly, in the gaming mode, the card operates pretty much the same. I cannot see any difference. Same GPU, core clock, same fan speed, same GPU temperature, same power consumption. And just to prove it to you, let me just zoom in. Yes, you see, the card is indeed set to gaming. So I've got no idea what's happening. Both modes appear to be the same. I had the same experience with the Gaming Trio RTX 5090 earlier. I don't know, maybe it's just my units, my specific units that I have, but this is the result. Silent and gaming biases are just the same for me. Obviously, the noise level is exactly the same. In terms of gaming performance, the RTX 5070 Ti provides a pleasant experience when paired with a 4K monitor, an ultra-wide 3440 by 1440p monitor, as well as 1440p. I published several videos exploring the 5070 Ti performance at various resolutions and settings. Check them out. I'll link them in the description below. Overall, the MSI Gaming Trio OC Plus RTX 5070 Ti gets my seal of approval. It looks good, it performs well, and it is quiet enough for me to use my speakers when I'm gaming. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're interested in any of the products featured in this video, you can find them on Amazon at the links in the description below. If you found this video helpful, then reward my work with a like and subscribe for more. It was I, Vadim. Until next time.